Let's talk about using participles. Okay, participles are basically a verb form used like as an adjective in the sentences. It's kind of like verbal, you know. Participle can have two. There's two types of participle that we mainly use, which is the present participle, which end in ing, and past participle, which end in ed. Okay, well, remember that adjective are word of phrases that are used to describe a noun. Here, participle here have the same job here. They are verb form, but they are used to describe an adjective in its sentences, which used to describe like a noun, you know. Okay, when we're talking about participle here, you can say it sounds a lot like gerunds. Both gerunds and participle can end in ing, but the difference between the two here is in how the function it work. Gerund are always ending in ing because they are used as nouns. But participle may end in ing or ed, but they are used as an adjective, not as a noun. It's tricky to find out which one is participle, which one is a noun, which one is gerund. So in order to determine whether or not a word is a participle, there are three questions we need to ask ourselves. First, does the word end in ing or ed? Okay, if we read sentences, we can immediately narrow it down and identify potentially participle by circling or underlining these words. If they don't have these ending, then they can't be participles. Second, is a word a verb, or is it like describing an action? Okay, most of the time, words that end in ing or ed will be verb, but there are some words that are not verb, like duckling. For example, duckling is a noun that refers to a young duck, and it is not a participle. The same is true for neighboring. These words could never be verb, so they can't be participle. 3. And the last question we need to ask ourselves is it functioning as an adjective or functioning as a word that describes a noun? Okay, the final test to see if we have a participle is that we have a participle is whether or not it is being used to describe a noun. If it helps us understand more specific about the noun, then the word is functioning as an adjective, and it is a participle. Okay, as I say, participle can either end in ed or ing, and if the word passes the three tests above and it ends with ed, it is a past participle. If it ends in ing, it is a present participle. Now, I have to say, if we can't express something that happened in the present using a word that ends in ed, for example, we can't say I am run to the store. We would have to say I am running to the store. In order to express a present action for this reason, we can remember that past participle always use the ed ending, and present participle always use an ing ending. So thank you for coming, and have a great day.